You've old. You've old. What? Here we are on a, you're starting to plug up now. Really, really humid. Really humid. Didn't feel like it. I came out this morning. Felt a little chilly, right? So I'm walking up and didn't have my coat on at first. I was just getting a little cold out here, so I'll put on my that one jacket I wear. So and he gets on the radio and says it's going to be like 30 and then 37 with the humidity and all that crap, eh? And I'm going, yeah, right. Look, check at the sky. Do a little surround here. Over there, that used to be the it's the halfway house, I think, for the prisoners. I don't think it's a halfway house anymore. I'm just out here today. What do we got? Yeah, August 10, 2020. Rick Amey, Canada, from Kingston, Ontario, Canada. Anyway, this one's just going to be about the music. I'm getting ready to record, eh? So I wanted to give a little bit of an update on my music career. It's going to be a real quick one. I've said stuff in different videos here and there or whatever. So, okay, what happened? Okay, I tried to play on the drums when I was 7 years old. My dad would bring home, pardon me, ears all plugged up, can barely hear. My dad would bring home instruments. He used to sell vacuum cleaners, and then some people couldn't afford the whole thing, so they'd throw the instruments in on the deal. Oh my God. Hang on a sec. This ear is really plugged. Is that how you do it? Shake your head. Yeah, it's pretty bad. When it gets really humid, it gets all in my system. We'll try a drink of water here. Tim Hortons water bottles. They're great for refilling with your water. Put them in your bag, they're small. Okay, I don't want to get mixed up on this story. Actually, let me jump back to the last video for a sec there. What's the name of that one? Short Order Cook. I was telling you about a bar that me and my brother lived in. I got it mixed up. The Manor was downtown, the downtown bar where we played and we went. People drank and whatnot. But the Commodore, that one I was saying, we lived in and we did the cow thing. That was all the Commodore. Yeah. I was watching it back like about 3 times. And then I finally picked up on that. I said I called it the Manor. And I thought, okay, you know, maybe once, twice, calling the Manor, then, you know, I'd rethink it. Oh yeah, no, this is the Commodore, right? I can't believe. Now, there was a few things I was getting mixed up. You know, we're getting old, forgetful. Who knows? Yeah, I was totally surprised. But in the end of that flick, I ended up talking with a guy. I ran into an unexpected guest, and then I called the bar. I called it the right name because I retold him the story because it was kind of odd, eh? So anyway, yeah, God bless him. Thumbs up. That was a cool time, man. You'll find us talking on the Short Order Cook video. So let's get back to the music career. So 7 years old, Dad brought home instruments from trade-in deals. Brian, older brother, had it all in the basement. He wouldn't let me in there. I tried to get in and play drums way back then, but it wouldn't happen. So anyway, it took till I was like 14 years old, got a set of sticks and a set of pads. I was working a couple of paper routes, whatever, trying to get making up some money. I was downtown at one of the music stores. Had a kit laid away, a drum kit, big double bass. I think it was Ledwick, Pearl or Ledwick. I think it was Ledwick though. And then I was paying for that, and the guy ended up because I wasn't making the payments quick enough. But I was doing like 2 or 3 paper routes trying to, you know, get the money. He wanted $500. I walked in there one day. He said he sold the kit. He didn't even call us, call my dad or nothing, and see if maybe we can make quicker payments, or maybe my dad would have paid it off and got it out of there. Obviously, my dad didn't want it, loud drums hanging out in the house. I don't know. I shouldn't say that. It's probably. But I took the snare home. Ended up in grade 8 there. Couldn't get the drums, so I took the snare home one time there. It drove the family nuts all weekend long. Then I got some a rubber. They bought me a practice pad with some sticks at the age of 14. Then I'd set my pillows up, put on Kiss records and drum along, have my friends over there, and, you know, just doing the thing. Hey, check me out, whatever, Wouldn't be till I was like 16, 17. Check out the scene. Wouldn't be till I was like 16, 17 years old. Got into music class, started playing the drums there. And then I was in Windsor, Ontario. And the hi-hats were crappy, so I went down to the music store. And I don't feel like that today, boy, but I'll tell you, back in the day when I first walked into this music store and I seen those hi-hats and all those drums, and I hadn't had a kit, and I was you're just like right in the go, ready to go and rock and roll for the rest of your life, It's like you're just in heaven or whatever, So I bought those hi-hats, took them back to the school, put them on the kit, and then I was playing in that, the band class, But every time the teacher wanted when there were ceremonies going on or whatever, events at the school, he'd always call the drummer that had already educated, got his degree and left. He'd call him back to do the show, because at that point I was already into like kind of jazz, funk, and fusion rock, mixing it all in with rock type thing, and he didn't like that. He just wanted the boom, 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 straight 4/4/4, whatever. Anyway, I know I'm rushing all this, but I don't want this thing to turn out to 45 minutes, Not that I don't mind, but anywho, where we at? So, yeah, then I grabbed that kit, took it home that summer. I didn't take it home for the summer. It was only about a week. Started playing to Van Halen, Jamie's Crying, built a little stage in the basement. Then we decided to hike it out of there. Went up north, took the kit back. Me and my brother took off, heading up north. I ended up working for the railroad. Got the money, grabbed the kit, got out of there, came back to Kingston in 83, 84. Then the music career started there. So from 83, basically, well, my whole life, but it really got started in 83, 84 up until present today, right? I've been going strong. Every day my mind's been consumed with music. Writing and drumming and bands, you name it. Been there, I guess, was it 37 years or 39 years, something like that? Yeah, I know, just do the math, but I haven't got time to do the math. Let's put it this way. So it all started professionally in about 83, December 83, January 84. So we got going there, and then I would be bouncing around. And then I spent 10 years bouncing around, putting bands together, doing videos, doing radio interviews, on Much Music, a lot of stuff, selling product, t-shirts, cassette tapes, CDs, videos, you name it, did it all. The only thing that didn't happen is I got into a group that went to the next level, signed to a major deal. There's a lot of groups that just couldn't get a great, well, there was good singers in that. I guess it just wasn't for us, but I don't know, it just didn't happen. We had managers and everything else coming at us, booking agents, people coming right out of the audience, here's a card, want to work with you. I'm sure we blew a couple of opportunities, a few opportunities off that could have taken us to the next level, but you never know who you're talking to, basically. One day this guy's doing this, the next day, he's involved with a major label or doing something. So, yeah, never, never burn bridges, folks. That's for sure, I've burnt, well, I didn't mean to burn. You get drinking and you get the wrong words come out of your mouth, So there was a couple of things that happened that probably knocked me off the pedestal. But anyway, here I am still going at it, like I think it's 37 years later. So I was from 83 till like 93. I did the whole band thing, originals and covers and touring and all that. And since 93, October 93, I've been acoustic guitar songwriting. And then I bought a keyboard workstation. I was writing all stuff like that too. I won't go into all the details of everything. Try to get up to today. And then did that, sent some stuff, sent a song down to the States there called Garden Sneakers. It was a pretty, actually that songwriting competition is still going on. I'm not sure if it was the John Lennon songwriting competition. There was like 3,000 entries. I placed in the top 300. They sent me an award or whatever. But Garden Sneakers, that was cool. It's all about, that was an odd song. Today I write all love songs, but that song was about, traipsing through a garden, I guess. I have no idea. Some stuff just comes into your head and you write it down. But it was heavy, really cool. Anyway, we did all that. And then I started doing that, got rid of the workstation, went straight to acoustic guitar. Before I started drumming in 83, I had acoustic guitar and I was writing stuff. I think the first song there was Butterflies Are Flying, My brother remembers that one. I think I'm not sure if we ever recorded that. But my first song, lyric-wise, when I was a teenager, was called Crazy Baby. I think it was called, yeah. That was cool. She's my lazy, crazy baby. Forget how it all went. We worked it out with a group one time. Freddie Johnson out of London, Ontario. Yeah, he was singing it for the first time. And the band was called Bye. We may have changed the band name at that point. Anyway, God bless you, Freddie. Thumbs up to you, dude. You and all. He played in a band out of London called the Free Beer Band. And Freddie and the Distillers and all that. Yeah, that guy went strong. I don't know what's going on with him now. But yeah, there are a lot of cool guys down there in London. Take care, guys. All the best, Yeah, I'm starting to see some of the people actually pop their head up. Hey, Rick, what's going on? So that's cool, This Facebook and YouTube thing is dragging people up, letting them know where you're at, So if you don't want to be, recognized, folks, or found, don't be putting posts up, So anyway, I got back onto the guitar in 80. The first song I wrote in October 82, actually. I picked up my brother. He would leave his guitar behind when we were playing in that all-original band. I should tell this story here, too, yeah. So I had enough of all the bands, got out of that, and was putting an all-original band together. And then it was called, I was calling the band Granny's Tea Party. And then it was all original. And then a month later, I hear of a band coming out of Windsor called the Tea Party. I went, what? Did they catch wind of my new group down there, the name, because they were just coming out, Oh, and by the way, Jeff from Windsor, the guitar player from Wicked Angel. Yeah, I just got your message, buddy. I'll get back to you. A lot of stuff. I just don't want to do a wing-dinger of a message, comment or whatever, and fly. Anyway, thumbs up. Congratulations. God bless you, man, on that foundation there. What is it? He's out of Windsor. Yeah, I'll have to let you guys know. I forget the name of that business he's got going on out of Windsor, but it has everything to do with audio and video and stuff like that. It's something. Anyway, I'll remember it. Do I got it written down here? Yeah, I'll have to figure it out. So he's got all that audio and video production going on. They're doing videos for everybody and stuff for the city and all that stuff, So anybody down that neck of the woods. And they work into Detroit as well. And he's did the whole rigmarole too, Toured all through the States and Canada and whatnot. He's a cool cat. As a matter of fact, Jeff, if you're watching this, and everybody else, the Tea Party, this guy Jeff, the lead singer guitarist for the band Wicked Angel, he when they said when I got wind that it was called the Tea Party out of Windsor, I directly went to find out what's going on, because that was my name, Granny's Tea Party. And I looked at the singer. The singer is identical to Jeff, and I thought, no way, that's Jeff. Yeah, if you look back around the 83, 84 margin, and then when you see this guy, if Jeff posts any pictures, yeah, all the way, I thought, well, maybe Jeff heard about me starting this band. But anyway, so where was I at? Yeah, I got that out. Yeah, God bless you there, Jeffy. That's a big job. I know you were going for a radio DJ about 9, 10 years ago when I was talking to you. Yeah, guys were losing their jobs out of the out of Windsor, guys? And so everybody was trying to fight. Where are they going to go? What are they going to do, So Jeff, he moved on. Yeah, that's a big job, man, doing that. I read the whole thing on your website, and yeah, there's a lot of, you got a lot of people working in there. Oh, yeah, you're not going to go wrong. I don't know what your prices are. Didn't see any prices, so maybe you should put some type of pricing, ballpark pricing in there for people, I know pricing can get up there. So do you got to wear a mask when you're singing? I'm just kidding. Yeah, my ear's still plugged here, Anyway. So where'd I end up there? Yeah, so the first song there was oh no, so I picked up my brother's guitar back in '82, October. Wrote a song called Green and Red Soul. Now that's when the center of the poppy was green, right? And then was the poppy? Yeah. And then the poppy was red and the center was green, so I called it Green and Red Soul. I posted those lyrics here and there. Actually, you'll find them on my website, Facebook. And that's all about showing some respect to the people that fought and died in the wars, That's a cool tune. So I wrote that, and then that was the beginning, And then this band went on, and then my brother took off, went back to school, and the other guy, he went with me. And then we started to get it going with another guy, a bass player, really, really good guy. Dwayne Welch, I think his name was. Phenomenal. I had two of the top-notch players in the city of London at the time, man. Dwayne Welch and Sean Moore. They're both guitar players, but Dwayne played bass as well. Phenomenal. Who's all those bass players that were going on in the 80s, guitarists in the 80s, and bass players in the 80s? Yeah, these guys were like just as great as Amey. And I was right up there with the drums, So we were a top-notch band. Couldn't find a singer, That was the problem. So they went and found... they took off, found another singer, and then got another drummer. They bailed, because they were going with a guy, I didn't know. I just came back, said they were bailing. So, I scoop up me and the guitar player worked for months putting these songs together. Then I run into the bass player, and he takes off with my guitar player, Not good, man. God bless you and all, yeah, but you guys out there, players and whatnot, yeah, don't be thieving musicians out of bands. Unless everything's cool, I'm leaving because I'm going to go with these guys, yeah. Don't break people's hearts and their dreams and stuff like that, especially as hard as we work, man. We had excellent songs. That band, those songs, they would have went. Just couldn't get a singer to sing them right, man. That was the problem with London, man. We just couldn't find a singer. Of course, Brian Vollmer was doing the Helix thing. And I'll get to the Helix thing. So here, another little view. Go all the way around here. That's the top of Notch Hill Road over there, We used to live in there. That's when my dad met my stepmom. We were living in those, I don't know if they call them projects or whatever. Let's check out my wear here. Gotta watch how I move this camera. Oh, little arm pump. Gotta show off for the ladies, You hot ladies. Yeah, get a little stretch here. Anyway, they call this the rock and roll, the rock and roll park, Anyway, let's get back. I got a crowd of guys over there wondering what the hell's going on. Oh, pardon the language. The janitor's over there, probably wondering who's this cat. It's early morning. What do we got, like 7 o'clock? Hey, peace. Good morning to everybody, So, what happened there? Started writing that song. Where was I at? Okay, that was the first song. So, Green and Red Soul, that would start it, right? And then, like I said, Brian ended up leaving. Oh, that's right, Brian left. Then we went over there, got that band together. And then we started over there. then that was it, I think. Or did I try something else? Oh, Planet 10. Maybe Planet 10 out of London might have been the last thing. And then that was into the winter, yeah. We had a singer who's trying out, oh, this is funny here. Well, it wasn't funny to him, but so anyway, the original band, that one band that I was working with, Sean and Dwayne, and my brother originally. Granny's Tea Party it was called. We were trying to sing keyboards. So I had a keyboard player come over to my apartment where I was staying there. And he brought over his keyboard. It was great. He was going through the songs. I said, okay, right on, man. You're going to work, right? So then Buddy came home. The other friend of mine, he came over. We hopped in the car. We were heading down to one of the bars. I think it was called was it the Ride Out? Or the Platform or something like that. It was adjacent to the Ride Out. So, the Ramp. They called it the Ramp. It's all gone now. They bulldozed it down. But we went up in there have a beer, right? Celebrate a bit, eh? And then Gary's, that's a good friend of mine from London. One of his car doors or the window didn't lock or whatever, right? We said, oh, we should be all right. We'll walk in there. Things should be cool. So we go in there, right? And I'm just standing up there, and I've met the owner of the place before, eh? And what happened? So we're up there, and then Gary comes up and says, the keyboard's gone, right? Somebody came to the bar, came there, swiped the keyboard out. Like, we weren't even in the place 5 or 10 minutes, and somebody swiped the keyboard right out of the station wagon, right? So I go up to the manager, and I forget what I said. Well, the owner of the property, he come up. I don't know what happened, man. So anyway, that guy ended up thinking that he thought we planned it, obviously, because then I run into him at a bar, and he had some guy coming on to me, eh? So, because they thought I planned it all to scoop this guy's board, but nah. Hey, God bless you, man. Thumbs up if you're ever watching this. This is Rick Amey. Used to play drums in Kingston. That band that you tried out for, Granny's Tea Party. So anyway, yeah, hopefully your career went on good. Keyboard players, yeah, you usually find a place somewhere. Yeah, no, what happened, man, is that, yeah, the band split. They took off and left and split the whole band up. So I'm not sure if I called you back, but yeah, it just all folded, eh? That's too bad, because with you in the band, that keyboard player of the band, man, just get a great singer. There was a guy there, I forget his name, long blonde hair. He was a super excellent singer. I don't know why, he did a lot of Van Halen too. He really sounded like the Raw thing, eh? I really wanted somebody original, you know. They always told me, go to LA, eh? You're gonna find original stuff down there or whatever. Or Toronto. So anyway, yeah, so then I met that guy at another bar another time. And then he come in and he apologized, basically. Yeah, they found, like, I'm not sure if they got it back, but they knew it wasn't me. Like, we didn't take it. I'm not into doing stuff like that. Jeez, I was looking forward to getting him into the group and get it going, right? You know, get that, like, Hammond, I think he said he had a Hammond B3, get that old, like, Deep Purple sound going on, eh? Because the 80s keyboard stuff was pretty big time. I don't mind the 80s keyboard stuff that was going on. I don't know, where Korg, Yamaha, whatever. They had that tone, eh? Like, if you listen to Duran Duran and those bands, you'll hear the different types of tones, eh? So anyway, that ended. Went into this Planet 10 band. It was all original. And then finally, I got feeling. I said, that's it, done. Get out of it all. Get out of it all, eh? So I sold everything, man. My practice kit, my major drum, all the parts of my drums, all my toolbox, everything, all the little knickknacks, you know, like the beaters and the washers and the tools, everything for the drums, the stage. Well, actually, the stage I kept. Gave that to my brother. Sold the last of what was left of my kit to my brother, double bass. It's all on a rack still, so it's all there in his basement. He's got it all set up. He's got, yeah, his room's a whole jam room. It's got everything, man. I won't get into the details because it's private, eh? Next thing you know, people be hitting his house up. Well, I wouldn't say that. Sorry to say that. But, yeah, you got to be... When there's a lot of money invested with music equipment, you just, you know, thank God the places I've lived at, I still got my guitar, eh? You'll see it. You've seen it on my profile. But I've had it for 25 years. It's all custom. All my drum kits are all finished. I redo the finish. I'll strip it all down and redo it. I'll put those pictures. Actually, those pictures are up. You'll find them in my pictures, probably near very bottom. The red and white kit, I built that myself. Take a good look at that. I won't tell all the details on that. Maybe one day what I'll do is, well, what I was going to do, I didn't do it yet, was draw those 4 drum pictures out of there. I've had more. Pull them out of there and do a whole story on them, then post them up and you can read the story and the history on them or whatever. What I went through to make them. That first one was pretty, it was done with hockey tape, black and white hockey tape, eh? Start at the one tom, went 7 stripes of white, 1 stripe of black. The next tom would be 6 stripes of black, 1 stripe of white, go all the way down to the bass drums, which would turn out to be black and white all the way around. That was a long job, all hockey tape, eh? I'll tell that story later on. So getting back to that, so that all ended. I get out of that last band playing at 10, started writing, eh? So let's boogie on through that. Then doing some of that workstation stuff, sending some demos around. Had a guy in Toronto, he said he wanted to hear more originals from me, right? Now this guy, he was working for that heavy metal studio up there. The Triumph guy started Metalworks. He was working in there, but this guy produced Pink Floyd and everybody else, eh? So I get this story out. This is one of the bridges, how you shouldn't burn bridges, folks. I'll tell it. So he called me up. I was going under the name of Richie Rich at the time, and branch this camera. Well, I was going under the name of Richie Rich at the time. Business card. So I sent him some acoustic and vocal demos, some of the stuff I was doing there. He got back to me. I was pretty excited, eh? I didn't realize who he was, and I went and checked him out, and whoa, this guy's big time, right? So I didn't get his suite. Like, he gave me his address and all that, but I didn't give the suite number, and I'm like a perfectionist. Everything's got to be perfectly right. I want to make sure this gets to him. So I called him back, and I had a few drinks. No, actually, I didn't have a few drinks. I called him back, and he said, I forget how it all went, hey? And he said, oh, something along the lines, oh, you guys are all alike or whatever like this. Yeah, I don't want to repeat myself, I think he was saying, or, you know, why don't you listen? It was rude, very rude. And I'm not a rude guy, right? So he gave me the suite, and then I get off the phone, and then, I don't know, a day or two later, I was, you know, partying all the time. I got drinking, and that rudeness was going around in my brain, eh? So I called him back up and left a message on it. I forget how it was, eh? But it wasn't good. It wasn't really, really terrible. It was like, basically, hey, look, man, you know, like, don't be rude with me. I just called you up to ask you to suite, and you're coming down on me like I'm some piece of crap or whatever. I mean, he's obviously dealt with a lot, but like I say, these days, obviously, he was having a bad day, right? And I should have just blown it off. So I blew an opportunity there, right? So that was one of the bridges I burnt. So who knows? Word of mouth goes from a guy like that, and he starts talking to people. Yeah, so you can't burn bridges. Speaking of which, you people out there, yeah, I'm not the Rick Amey I used to be, man. You know, a lot of that stuff, your behavior changes. When you start drinking, you're smoking weed and all that stuff, but yeah, your behavior is completely different, eh? And you get rid of all that, and then when you grow, you get older, whatever, older and wiser, you've been through it, eh? Things change. So anyway, hey, God bless you, man. Hopefully you're still living and you're still producing. Maybe you'll see this and say, hey, Rick, come on up. And we'll forget the past. Let's go. Yeah, he produced, I forget his name now. He may have produced, well, I think he was doing Pink Floyd, maybe AC/DC in there too. There was a whole whack of them, eh? So anyway, yeah, hey, thumbs up. God bless. Metalworks still going strong, eh? Every time I think of Metalworks, I think of a Canadian musician. And yeah, that cat out of Toronto. All you cats that have, all you writers that have put your piece in Canadian musician, thumbs up. God bless you for that, eh? Because I used to read that every month. It'd come out, every 2 months, whatever. I don't get it anymore because they really don't sell it. You got to go to, I was getting it out of Windsor, then stores stopped stocking it, eh? So then I tried to get it here in Indigo. They don't have it, so. Anyway, Canadian musician, folks, get it. It'll do you a lot of good, eh? Oh, there's so many great tips and bands. There's all kinds of stuff in there, eh? Okay, let's move on here. So I was sending stuff out, whatever. So it's been, like I said, about 37 years, I think, 38 years, 39 years, 10 years of the drumming, and then 27 years of the songwriting. I've written like over about 1,400 songs. 600 are logged with SoCan right now. Yeah, if I was getting money back right now from those 600 songs, probably be a billionaire. Definitely a millionaire. That's, I don't know about today though. Things are pretty cheap right now. In every place, yeah, you're barely getting anything. But back in the day, like in the 80s and the 90s, oh yeah, you'd be getting lots of coin for a pack of songs like that. Anyway, so I did all that. Where am I at today? Did all that in London, then came back to Kingston, wrote a few more 100 songs here, then went back to Windsor, wrote a few more 100 songs there for 8 years. Actually, I came, 6.5 here, and then 8 in Windsor. Now I'm back in Kingston for 2 years. Okay, so what's going on? I better get this on before this red light stops beeping. The last video got cut off. Don't want this one to get cut off. It's too bad you couldn't see the numbers hugely, so I know where I'm at. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to lose it. I got like 4.5 gig, 4 gig, or maybe 5 gig to do this. Anyway, let's go. So I'm back here in Kingston. I was down in Windsor, and actually when I was in Kingston, 2008, like I would rehearse every day, going on, writing and writing and writing. But then in March 2008, I started rehearsing sets, full sets. I did before when I was doing open mics, but now it got serious. So I started out with 1, then ended up with 3, then 5. There was a point, and then I was up to about 5 sets after 6.5, or no, a couple of years after March 2008. That March, that's a factor in my life. Every time March comes around, I seem to move or do something. Try your life out. Put some dates and times on things you've did, and see if the dates are the same for you. So I took off out of there in March, and what was it? March 2008. Went to Windsor. So from March 2008 to 2010, it was rehearsing sets every day, and then every week on Tuesdays and Fridays. When I got to on Tuesdays in Kingston from the 8th, March 8th till the 10th, I'd be doing to the summer of the 10th, or no, maybe about June. No, actually, when did I leave? Yeah, June and July of 2010 I left. But for those 2 years there, whatever, I'd be going every week, singing every Tuesday, whatever, the whole sets, the 4 or the 5 sets. And by the time I got to Windsor, sets started to climb. I got it up to about, this is crazy, this part. I was working on about 13 sets. It was like, what was it, like 100 and some songs, 114 songs it got to. Tuesday, I'd rehearse 57. These are all originally. 57 on Tuesday, then 57 on Friday. It was 3 hours and 10 minutes per thing. And I'd go through the whole thing, and no water, no drinking, no nothing, just doing the whole thing. And I had the neighbors right above me, so I think now, it's like, holy crap. They must have been just driving them nuts, like for that long, all those songs. Anyway, so that was the limit. I cut that limit down to, I was cutting it back. Kept cutting it back and back and back, and then that was it. Buddy sold the house, and I left in 2000, or no, in, what was it? 2008, September 2018. That's it. I left. That was the day I left and came to Kingston. And up until that point, that whole 8 years, and then the 2 years in Kingston, I sang every week, right? And practiced every single day, the sets, right? Like I said, they got bigger. So then I left, and then when I left, I brought it down to about, when I got back to Kingston, I brought it down to, I forget. I was getting it down to about 15 songs, because I just wanted to get in, just do a quick thing. And so now I've got it back up to 27 songs. So I just do them all at once, there's no sets, or you could call it 2 sets, like a 15 and a whatever, a 12 or something like that. But I do it all full blow, 27 songs every single day. Now the thing here is, the last time I sang was September, 2018, September 10th, 2018. That's the last time I sang those songs full blow. I would never take a week off. Never, ever would I not sing every week, I came here, got into this house, can't practice. don't even want to go for it, and I haven't been, didn't even want to go out. Well, it's like 25 bucks an hour if you want to go somewhere. So I'd have to track somebody down or go somewhere. Well, down in Windsor, I went down to the lake, right? But I thought I'd never see that day where I never practiced. So right now, this is what's going on. I got 27 songs. I've got a place picked out. I'm not going to mention it right now. It's a location. Now, I'm planning on going there. Hopefully, they didn't lock the door so I can get in. I stumbled upon it when I was out videotaping one of my videos. And I'm going to go in there, the location. I'm going to record all 27 songs, love songs. You can find them on my site there. If you go scrolling through, you'll find Rick Amey lyrics, 27 love song lyrics or whatever. I forget how I put that in there. But so yeah, that's what's going on. I just went out the other day, and so I'm going to go out there and record all 27 songs. Going to get them all up on YouTube. And I'm going to put them all over on Facebook. Now, typically you wouldn't do that, right? And then you would want to hold back and try to sell them or whatever, but whatever, you know, I'm just going to do it, eh? And I'm going to probably extract the MP3s off that, maybe get those up for sale, get onto one of these sites, Spotify, whatever they call it. Maybe, we'll see. Got to get back. Last time I had a PayPal account there, yeah, people hacked into that. They hacked into my Rick Amey fan club at Hotmail. Yeah, if anybody ever sends, listen, that's still up there. I'm trying to get it down off of YouTube. Don't ever send anything there because I don't get it. I hacked into that, and I can't. I've tried to get in for years. Well, a few times. I can't get in. It's gone. It's over. So anyway, yeah, it's Rick Amey Canada at gmail.com. It's a private account, so I know I just announced it to the world, so people, like I said, it's a private account, but if it's an emergency, if you're a record label and you happen to see what I'm doing, you like what I'm doing, and you want to get together and do something with me before I'm under the ground, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not giving up, eh? You don't give up. When it's your passion, you do it right to the day you're dead, eh? Dead. Who said that word? No, that's not the best word to be. Got a bug. Oh, baby fly. So anyway, yeah. I'm going to go out there, do these 27 songs, post them all up. I got to wait. Like days like this wouldn't be good, eh? Got to wait till it's a good day. Maybe around 25 degrees, whatever. Just nice, the breeze is nice or whatever. So 27 songs, love songs coming your way. Yeah, oh, okay, that was the other thing. I needed a power pack. I got one, eh? Meant to put it in the bag so I could show you. It's called Helix. For you guys that are looking for a power pack, it's a 10,000. I call it the MAH, 10,000 mAh. That's supposed to do my phone up like 3 times. You can charge it up 3 times, so that's plenty. I had to get that so when I'm on location, I don't want to be running out of time or space, so I got it all figured out. There's going to be plenty of space to do it. Got that backup thing, so you can get that at Best Buy. Eh? It's called Helix. It's a power pack. It was total 28 bucks and something. Yeah. I just charged it up. They said it comes fully charged, eh, when you buy it. So I pull it out of the pack. I'm like the kind of guy that goes to the store and I'll get the rip. They'll give me back the cash, the rip 5s or whatever, eh? So I get the box, right, and I get home and I look at it, and the back part of the box is kind of ripped. And I'm going, man, you know, there was somebody into this box already. So I pull the unit out and I'm plugging it in, right? And it's like it's already down a notch and a half and going like, because they said it was fully charged in the writing, right? So what's going on? I get ripped here again. But it fully charged. Took a while, a couple hours, maybe 2.5, 3 hours, eh? Just to get the 2, so I know it's going to work. It's going to do a good job, eh? It's heavy too. It's got to be about 2 pounds. Anywho, so that's what's coming at you. 27 love songs. And see what happens, eh? I'm just going to put it up, eh? This is kind of like what I'm saying is the guy got hundreds of songs. I haven't written a song since I was finishing up when I came here. Mixing a few of all those 27 songs, mashing some stuff, doing arrangement changes and stuff like that. Got that all done. I've been doing these 27 songs solid for about the last year. So that's it. These ones are done. I'm putting these up. I'm not writing anything right now. I'm in no mood. Like I said, I've got hundreds and hundreds I can pull from. I could write a song right now if I want. I'm never worried about writing songs. I don't get that writer's block or nothing like that. You just sit there and think and it'll come. Ideas come and mix match. When you've been doing it this long, 37 years, basically all your life really. That's the way it goes, eh? When you get thrown down the basement stairs and it bangs your head off every rung, and you step into that outer zone. Yeah, here we go. So I'm going to put all that stuff up eventually, like I said. It's coming at you. Don't know when. Like, I got the power pack, right? So what was I going to say about that? Yeah, I'm going to put those 27 songs up. Then we're going to see what happens, eh? Basically, I'm just going to float with that, eh? I'm in no mood. It's like, after that, I'm just going to keep pushing them, see what happens, eh? Go out and do some open mics, eh? Overtime. I want to get into that overtime bar out here, doing an open mic out there. For you bar owners out there, if you're just starting a bar because of this COVID thing, people are closing down, you're starting. I love stages. I love a dark stage with theater, red theater, curtains around it with some lighting, a supplied PA, miking system, a stage though. Put a stage in, at least a foot, maybe 2.5 feet, whatever stage. All us musicians, we love stages. Should get that in. Hey, God bless, thumbs up to all the Kingston musicians, eh? And bands out there doing it. And what else was I going to say? Oh, all the Canadian groups and all the worldwide groups, eh? So, yeah, let's get to an end on this. Oh, we got some cats over here doing the, over there. Got the old skateboard thing, eh? Do your tricks. Do a little roundabout here. Also, I got to see. Do a little bit of a roundabout with me in it. Yeah, over there's, I used to play all through this park, eh? Or me, over there's where that rink was, where Dougie Gilmore and I would be playing pickup hockey. Yeah, God bless you, Dougie. Every time I mention your name, I gotta say thumbs up to you. Hockey's back, eh? Oh, I just heard this morning that I don't follow hockey like I did, eh? Toronto just got put out. So, that's weird, eh? I thought they just would have blown the season off and everybody start fresh in the new year. Well, it's only a month or so away, eh? But you know what? They were out. All those players were out, right? For that time. So this is like warm-up for them, eh? Well, put it this way. That's going down in history, man. Definitely, eh? Bobby Orr and all those guys. Never seen this, eh? That's a weird season, eh? Anyway. It's a weird season. Yeah, we'll get a little move on here. Well, I gotta grab my bag. Just out. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this right here, eh? I wanted to really start. I might do another one, a little bit of a warm-up one on the location. It's cool. Just want to say God bless, peace. Scissors, peace. Oh, scissors out. That was it, scissors out. Anyway, yeah, I tried to get through that music. It's like, it went here and it went there. There's a lot of stuff, right? So I just tried to give you a bit of a basic outview. Yeah, I should have been in a group, drumming-wise, back in the day. I definitely should have been in a signed group. RCA Records, if you're listening, yeah, I want to sign to you. Because I'm RP Amey, Richard Paul Amey. So RCA, which was, yeah, so, the RA and Rick Amey. C. Yeah, and the C was it's the third letter in the alphabet, which is my favorite number, 3, as you can see. Wearing my number 3 shirt. So, yeah, so it was RCA, which would be Rick, favorite number 3, Amey. So, yeah. So, if you're listening, yeah, you guys, you cats. Who else was down there? Was a cool one. That Records, that one down in LA with the big round building. What was the name of that one? Was that RCA Records? I forget. It wasn't Warner. Jeez, I don't know. That's the thing, eh? Brain. What do you call it? Brain cloud or something like that? Just when you want to think, eh? Anywho, what was the name of that? Take a little boo here, eh? Well, the bleachers. Yeah, I don't know the name of that. Oh man, it's gonna hit me. Records. Here, you can stare at me for a minute. Oh, check it out. I got some new shoes, eh? Now, I usually wear Reebok, right? So, Reebok's like $100, right? I never ever Reebok. This is for you. I never ever had a pair of Reeboks, the whole side of the shoe, like pull apart, pull out. So I was wearing those for the longest time. Finally, I said, "Hey, geez, I gotta get a new pair." So I went in looking for them. Yeah, could have got them for about 80 plus. They'd have to order them in. Eh? Anyway, I was in a store and I seen these. They were $50, polo. But I found with those Reeboks that because of the tread in the bottom, right? The stones. They'd always be picking up stones, and I'd have to take my little driver and pop all the stones out of the bottom of the things, that would be all over your floor in your house, eh? But these ones, the tread, I've been out using. The tread is perfect. Polo shoes, man, they were $50. But and they're black, and I've had them out in the grass, the wet grass, and all over stones. Typically, when you're walking through stones and stuff like that, you can tell off all the dust. These things aren't collecting dust, stones. They're perfect, man. Yeah, I was always thinking about moving away from Reebok because of the price, eh? But hey, look, bloody shoes are up there, man. $100, $150. Yeah, running shoes aren't like they used to be, eh? Back in the day, some of you people remember the byway, eh? The old byway. Zellers. The byway was good. You never know, there might be a byway still in the States. A lot of stuff come up from the States, eh? Okay, I got a flippin' ace. Flippin' ace and see what comes up, eh? God bless all, peace, love, and happiness to all you psychics of the world, eh? I love that stuff. It's cool. Paranormal, psychics, all that, whatever. It's interesting. It's like an interesting movie. Well, if you guys are into watching abandoned buildings and stuff like that, there's Steve Ronan. He's really good. Steve Ronan. Find him on YouTube. Abandoned millionaire homes and all that type stuff. I followed other guys. I've checked other guys' stuff out, but I really like him. He's cool. He's got a good voice. He talks well. God bless all you guys out there doing that stuff, eh? There's a lot of it out there. So, anyway, cheers, eh? It's been a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. Pleasure talking with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. That song's coming. Da 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 da. Anyway, I can't even hear. My ears still bloody well plugged, eh, when I'm doing that. I can't even hear myself doing that. And that's another thing, when I get out there and sing, it's got to be like a perfect weather day where your ears start plugged up. When I go out there, it's going to be at least a 5-hour or so deal, eh? Oh, that's another thing. Like I said, I haven't sang those songs for like 2 years. September 10th next month will be 2 years. No singing. I hemmed and hawed in the bedroom there at a lower volume, but no full blow, eh? So I'm thinking about either maybe going and practicing somewhere or just going straight in there and just pretending that like I sang last Tuesday, right? Sometimes you just got to go for it, eh? And I got a feeling that it's going to be all right, right? But, put it this way, this is going to be real, right? It's going to happen. And this stuff's going to go up. So basically the way I look at it is whatever happens, happens. I'm going to put it up anyway. Like, it's not going to be crap. But it's not going to be like I went in and just paid like $500,000 or $1 million to go in and do 27 songs with a pro video company or whatever, right? So we'll just, I'll see how it goes. And, you know, if things are really bad when I get in there and things aren't going, then I'll pull out of there and I'll go do some rehearsing and go back, right? So see what happens. I don't know how is that sun coming in there like that? Hey, we're seeing sun. I didn't know if we were going to see sun today. Looked rainy. Yeah, that sky. I do. Check this out. I'll do myself, eh? Peace. This would be a good picture. Snap. Scissors out. I'm just hacking around, playing around. Okay, hey, listen. Thanks everybody for the likes and loves on my posts or whatever, eh? Yeah. To all you people, if you're watching this that have left and moved on, closed your accounts or whatever, yeah, God bless you. All the best. Wish you all, yeah, just plain and simple. Wish you all the best. People come and go away. They get bored. People wake up one day, that's it. I've had it with Facebook. They close their account. I found people coming back to find me because their account got closed or whatever. Eh? That's all right. That's cool. I just welcome them right back in, because you know stuff happens or whatever. People get in moods, but that's the way it goes. Eh? Don't take somebody's mood personally. Just say, hey, right on. You know, God bless you. Wish you all the best. Come on aboard. Come on aboard. Okay. Like I said, peace out, folks. Love you. God bless you. What do we got here? Can I see? Oh my God. The red light. The red light, eh? Can see it today. I can see you today. Okay, let me get all pretty for everybody. Something my dad used to say all the time, eh? Toodaloo, toodaloo, toodaloo to you. Okay, be good. All the best. Love you. I always say that one. Let me say something else. Have a beautiful, perfect day.